text the wrong line. But you had the on the cell phones? So where was the fan at? The fan.
Ugh.
Tell somebody no again when they tell you something.
Holy shit! Let's go with a fucking drum.
Huh?
Oh, there's one. Right here, there's Go, hit it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Don't do that, Matt.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll get this one.
I really like Miles Sanders, yeah. I like this
Give
guy.
him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Good first down, Sanders.
Across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
7-yard line.
Looked like they picked a heck of a time to run the counter.
And we've been saying that in this great game of football
Take my time.
probably since we started playing. Anytime you get guys thinking you're going to go one way and you hit back the opposite side, it's a great chance it can turn into the type of play we just saw there.
Yeah, D-Jack.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
16 yards.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
On first down, it's Sanders. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
The tackle made at the 30.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second down now.
Good stop.
It's Sanders. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
That was a fucking good. Fucking really special.
Third and 11. And some extra depth to the secondary here. They're in the dime. Shotgun now for Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Garyon Conley. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
intercepted.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to
So
avoid.
barrel here, so
Turnover
barrel
on the
here.
first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well.
Nah.
That interception early,
That's what happens
they
when you
rethink
lose
how they go about attacking.
On the tackles.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run
Yeah,
because
fine.
he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They
might
now
get it
have
back
the
right now.
advantage. 3-3-yard gains.
my
That
God.
means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
22 yards there, a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Eagles 33-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Watson. And this will complete to Will Fuller. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
I remember that name. What team he used to
So
play
from the
for?
17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. And this results in 6.
Yeah, this nigga scored. That was a sexy
From
play.
17 yards out, and the Texans have taken the early lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good?
He missed the
to
field
allow them
goal.
to run
Come
the
on.
football?
That means
I think
something.
you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that.
Y'all niggas be
And
missing
he
the
beat
field
him on
goal.
that play,
Man.
all the way to the end zone.
Jamie Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Did you say smoke?
Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as
Yeah,
their
put it on
drive will
TV.
begin at the 25. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll be out right at the 35. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll move the chains.
First down, Philadelphia.
Ball up to the 35
bro, you
now
gotta
as
feel a
they
little
come
louder.
up on 1st and 10. 6-0
All right.
our score after 1.
Eagles nothing.
All right, Corey. Okay.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pick.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Cunningham on the tackle.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense just gets ganged up on the run and shut them down.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the dart ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard
This drive is pretty
I mean,
clear.
own ball
Almost
is
feels
all
like old
crazy.
school fundamentals,
They
doesn't it?
stop
Want to impose their will on the defense? Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
brings up 3rd down.
Here's Wentz to throw, and he connects with
Oh,
and he's going to be taken down with
dancing.
another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line.
Yo, but
Last
the
play,
thing
they got
is,
stuffed at the line. Different story
I really
here,
think the
over
Eagles
20
should tank
yards.
this year. Like, just as should say, fuck it. Like, we don't play
They'll
hard.
run on
Like,
first
Eagles
down.
listen,
Sanders.
let Jason
And
Peters
he will be
go. Let
brought down with a
D-Jack
first
go.
and goal
Outshine
coming
Justin
up as we
Fields,
have come
Fields,
upon the
Fields,
2-minute
Fields.
warning.
He's a good safety. And
We
Nate
remind
Gary
you
got to
that
go.
coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Would you splash water on him? Did you watch him?
They'll run with Sanders.
No.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Second down and goal. Wentz buying time to his left. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's third down.
I gotta get this part of my beard to stick out.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. From the gun, it's Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, trailing now at 6-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
All right, stop calling.
Yo, Mac, how much you think I can sell my sneaker boxes for? How much you think I can sell my sneaker boxes for?
They were going down.
For my sneakers.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Still more than a minute to go,
you know.
so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those
God, bring the
timeouts, you're
lotion
going along
down.
the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout.
Bring the lotion.
Looking for his
Yes, it
running
is.
back, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Just
Stop
about every
using
quarterback is
the
trained to
jerkins.
really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
Why is it
turned
up
out to be
there
a nice
with
play
you?
for the offense.
On second down, Johnson. Just a gain of a
I
yard
just
there,
asked you
now
that.
it'll be
You're going to answer
third
a question
down.
on the question.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop,
Unless you
isn't he?
cheat.
But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
We lost 2.
From the gun on third, Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be taken down right at the
We're
line.
not ready for this.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go
There
in
were
the
3 of us
first
at
half
the
of
Villa, and that was
play.
the first one. And then, I don't know.
And now
That's what I'm
comes the
saying, yeah.
field goal
Oh, my
unit
God.
on. And boy, this is asking an awful lot here.
Maybe
Maybe
kicking
that's
a
an
field goal.
understatement.
Oh, and they're all going to come over here. They're all going to come over here. So, get ready. Which is going to be tough.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They try the fake field goal. It doesn't work out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Got half our health is gone, and then they're all gonna come over here.
To throw, it's Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Oh.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Candy ice.
Wentz going to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First down, Philadelphia.
Pepper, why'd you in my chair, though?
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
The fuck is that? Huh?
Oh, it's blue shit. Is this silver?
On 1st and 10.
Ooh, I got a goal.
He'll get this to Ward. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconons to go in the half, here's the field.
It's all blue but the gold,
Connected
bro.
on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Oh, and Elliott has pushed it to the right. It is no good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure. Sometimes it gets that. You can get out to your running back. They can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And you pick for them to be in
So
coverage.
from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 3 yards on the pickup there. They've got it back to 3rd and 10.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
To throw is Watson. To throw on
Interception by me. You was right, Chris. You was right, Chris.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
First down carry by Sanders, well defensed as they'll hold him to just a couple. Second down coming up.
46-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Another run with Sanders. Works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
DJ Hall.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On third down, they turn to Sanders. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Left side here to Sanders. Call it no gain there on the first down play.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll run in Sanders. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Houston. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Wentz. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 16.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Sanders. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Made by Whitney.
Whitney merciless from his linebacker spot in to drop him in his tracks. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Working from the gun, Wentz. Hurts has it left side. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
5 yards.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Wentz on 3rd down. And he's wrapped up.
Let's fucking go to ball.
25. J.J. Watt that time able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish, all tied here in the fourth. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
David Johnson on the carry. Brought down at the 35-yard line. Brings up.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Now Watson.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation,
Wow.
should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Watson now to throw. Screen play, Johnson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Watson completing it to the right side. Johnson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he
Get the fuck up the steps. She's gonna have to tell you again.
All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Wentz. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Incomplete. Let's hear it, Texans fans, because it's 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's
Yeah,
You sit your ass down.
and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called
Shut the
with
fuck
5
up.
seconds left.
Shut the fuck up.
One score
I'm
down.
not playing
Here we
with you.
go.
Shut up.
They're going to go for it here on 4th down. One final
Don't
shot.
care. What the
They'll look
fuck's
to
you about
throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Man.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost
Should've
like
won that
opened up a
game,
time
too.
capsule,
What's
didn't
going
it?
on with me?
Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to
Jesus.
finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
You
certainly
loved
did.
the defensive.
I certainly did. Brought back the images
That was a
of the
good game,
game
but
of old.
still, man. I should have won that. That's crazy. See, you told me you gotta be in middle linebacker. I picked that shit off. He thought that middle was open. I came over there and took that shit.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA
That's pretty good. I'm gonna go one interception this game.
It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
I'm about to challenge Wavy.
You've been running from.
I don't think nobody running from Wavy. I don't know what you said, motherfucker. To Robbie, right? King never runs.
Every time you get close to this motherfucker. Get the fuck out that bed again.
Money,
See what happens.
50, M
Lay
block
the
is
fuck
nice.
down. I'm not playing with you. I don't care what the fuck, man. Why are you trying to justify what the fuck you were trying to do? What did you tell him to do? Okay. I don't care. What did you tell him to do? You just tell him fucking 3 times stop doing something, then like stop that shit.
do it now after.
Yeah, so it's cool. We have to battle talk our shit, you know?
No, that's what, but this, I do it.
Smooth Pepper. Get out my seat.
For me, it's a different, I'm here for a different reason. It's a personal that shit. Everybody different. She's crazy. She's crazy, you feel me? One of my favorites. I'm not even battling one of these specific things. She here. All this, like, I'm not giving nobody my energy. I'm not, the picnic table, the lunch, all that is still, it's a show. It's a part of the show. It's a part of the battle. Whether people accept it or not, you feel me? I'm not giving all that.
Rap didn't play me, so I appreciate that. Nah, he didn't play.
That's what I'm saying.
He a little short third round, but I don't feel like he played me because you do that all the time. So it's okay.
Responsible with all your money and money. Thought he had a plan, but we before it was plot. Couldn't see condition, we just ran in the spot. You know, it's spin the block around, it's like a hand in the clock. Are you irresponsible with all your money and money? Thought he had a plan, but we before it was plot. Couldn't see condition, we just ran in the spot. You know, it's spin the block around, it's like a hand in the clock. Come like a cat in the hell, I dare you to catch like a reverend in my energy. Paralyzed, I'm like a fever with 11. 50 seconds, I'm finna send it like a carrying a message. The best, if it ain't me, then you need to a confession. You a mess. I hear you were scared of me. I need to put that in a parent of me. But that's ain't a cheater, one thing, man. I think it's like a cheetah prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the dragon sauce, so I don't even grab the red. That's a lot on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Think you need a man. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like I'm fulfilling. Always lose things the first, but I ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we before it was plot. Couldn't see condition, we just ran in the spot. You always spin the block around, it's like the hand in the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we before it was plot. Couldn't see condition, we just ran in the spot. You always spin the block around, it's like the hand in the clock. She like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm dropping the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they pull each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but I mean, my son top two. I blow away the competition like a ball of hustle. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag, and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem side of the ass. So it's 444 in the car with a dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money. So I do me out, cause I'm on fire. I can't give up what they say. They've been searching for that people getting higher. You can't catch me, you can't catch my way.
What is that?
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. People stable the way I feel.
Yeah, that nigga true surf of that scheme, huh?
All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen, everything around me, I can't see. You put the dozen roses and look them. The gallon of rolling thunder, don't hear my cry, don't let alibi specials. I probably something to realize, never give up and go inside. Can't watch till you saw a lot of time to try and go let it fly. Everybody want us straight into a media. Keep us blind, good heart, it's not hard to find. My new people try to define infrastructure right on that time. Infrastructure right on that time. It's all to the talking about your right to protecting the sons and daughters from political slaughter.
So I do me out, cause I'm on fire.
My song was not trash. Tell the truth now. Look, you know the melody and everything. That was like a cute little. Was that supposed to be a that's what we want to do. I was like, let me do something a little different. You put it on that.
A lot of energy. I got a dish track. Niggas ain't never gave me no dish. Last nigga
Never came out of rules, that's I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, say multitude. Let me cook the accused, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, best of the item you choose. When he touching the culture, hit you with them K-Ocho.
They gonna enjoy that invite. I hope he ain't scared. See him online.
So subtle, fumbling out through the rubble. Remember this is jungle, the top always gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush up for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the
John Wall is not bad. This is John Wall is bad.
You see that video?
Huh?
You see the video?
I'm watching, man. This is not no. Of course he's gonna do that, man. Do that shit in NBA. It's a different ball game, bro. This is like regular niggas. Of course he's gonna cook on those niggas.
So I guess when you see Roy Jones punch a speed bag, that means nothing.
Huh?
I said when you see Roy Jones punch a speed bag, they don't mean nothing because that's not a real thing.
No. What is that?
I don't know, Paradise and Twine, I think. That's where you going right now? Gonna meet her up at Big Green.
Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft. Watch me ball, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk with a sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on.
No, she's not.
Maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew. You need a win, who need a win? That's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit it.
Oh, yeah.
Putting it down for that. Time was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make third cold with a trophy. You got me in the game now. Breathe on with the game now.
God.
Here with a lane now. My home second with a ring now. Legendary on the field. Kind of drip is a skill.
No.
It's the highest cruise of bill. Ain't nothing to the hill.
Like that, man. Niggas gonna be like, where she at? Do it, do that. I'm about to just go do some mining, so I ain't gotta do no bounties. He sleep? He not asleep. What you about to do? Because you need to. Because you need to. Because you need to. Like, don't play with me. Because you need to. Yeah, man. Item out in 30 minutes. Ooh. The Quirmy Papas is max rank now. Who's watching Gohan? Teen Gohan at that.
Hey, how you know, Quan?
Another one what?
Yo, 50 look like a crazy nigga, yo. You say you don't fuck what? You don't?
You do?
I mean, I don't dislike him.
Yeah, me neither. I don't dislike him, but I know that he ain't for us.
Flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag. Ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass. Come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole. And I'm running. Get money. You ain't trying to get that second flag.
That's bad.
No, who's that talking about?
Oh, Trav. Who the fuck this nigga is? I seen. I only thing I seen was Meek and 50. And the bull Trav, they was talking down, saying something to 50, and 50 just pushed the shit out of him. And 50 looked like he was about to punch him, but Meek calmed 50 down like, yo, chill. But 50 look, yeah, you seen that?
That's the one on stage.
Yeah,
Years ago, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
50 looked like he was about to kill him.
But that looks weird. It looks like 50 is doing something he wasn't supposed to do.
Yeah.
I'm in the field like a panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens across the border. Hold up.
I need to unlock all my fucking
Let's go. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. You ain't trying to get that second flag on the play.
Let's go.
So trying to go to Atlanta?
This nigga name is Pork Sausages.
Meet me at Tito Bar. I got the jet. Okay, cool. Who's gonna turn down a jet flight? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, let's go. I'm fucking with him. He said he had to go do some radio shit. I'm like, cool, you gotta do radio. I'm fucking with you, bro. Let's go. I end up being in there chilling. Next thing you know, they say, my man 50 Cent now. See what I'm saying? Like, I was able to leave if I was a pussy. If I was a pussy nigga, I could have just, you know what, I'm gonna leave, you know what, I'm not gonna go on that stage, And he said, yo, now he gotta get off my stage. I know a lot of niggas that's around him today. I know a lot of niggas, I know a lot of rappers today that if Fifth would have said that to the niggas would have turned around, I'm a man, The only reason why that shit didn't go no other way, like an extended version, because I got a different kind of love for 50, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't no love, the nigga put his hands on me, the nigga would have been listening. It's not rapping hands on me. Different from everything else here. Everything else here. And that's why I went next to stop. Put another nigga actually. All different. All different. And there was a picture posted of Slowbucks with 50 Cent. And every one of my pictures, I put my middle finger. It's never. Number two is this. Niggas don't understand this. I'm gonna tell you. Around 56, I was 13. I knew his son since he was about 2 years old, 3 years old. Just because me and his dad ain't talking.
Damn, I'm the weakest one in here.
Supposed to stop taking him to go get sneakers with his
I'd like to see.
Stop doing
I don't want to be.
Like,
let's work for your boy to do.
I'm not a bitch. That's like you and your bitch break up. You not gonna say hi to her mother no more? You not gonna say hi to her brother no more? I see you calling this shit. I'm not no sucker, homie. Marquise put the picture up on his I snapped the picture and put it on my page. Read my page. See his grandma. Say hello. When I came to them, when they wedding over, that's different. I'm like, I don't understand what niggas taking it to the left. Y'all don't understand that shit. Niggas shouldn't take stories and just run. That's not why 50 mad. That's not why 50 mad. Slow and 50 already had their own shit. They already knew this. Slow knew this. Slow knew 50 had their own shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just trying to guess. Matching shit. Oh shit, 50 just commented on Slow's page said this a bad idea. Okay.
Nah, if I put it in, I ain't gonna
Put the same picture
stop playing it.
Nigga ain't commenting my page. Son put this picture up before everybody. You see when that shit happened in Atlanta with me and 50? Right? When niggas said we had to shut it down. Okay, cool. Right after we got off the stage with this shit, you know his son was at my hotel room?
Ooh.
Alright then. Why you don't know that? His son was at my hotel room. On my way to go meet his son right after this shit. You know his son fucked up.
Hey, yo.
Yeah,
Nike check.
young kid, niggas look up to who high.
I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy, water dripping on a white tee. And Shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got chest
Man, this is 6 years ago. Damn.
If I like it, then he's going finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. On my wrist, going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold on, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep it racking my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check.
Nigga waving and Jeremiah scared to play me.
You know, man.
Yeah. Like, who didn't hear it? That's what I want to slap. That somebody that, huh? I'm like, how the fuck you never heard it? Benny the Butcher. That's don't make no sense. Like,
I mean,
no. When I like, when I found out about this band, I feel like 3 years ago, I started. But I always heard of him, but I ain't never listened to his music. There's no way Don and his homies never heard this man. There's no way. I don't believe that. He's lying. He said none of his homies never heard of him. And they my age, bro. So what the fuck are you listening to? Cause this is no. This is
hanging around a bunch of young.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Queen. So I know he may be trying to think I'm going crazy.
I mean, but that's also his preference too, though. So.
I thought that nigga was a young nigga.
No, he my age.
He was my age.
No, see, that's bad. That's bad. Yo, hold on, which one? Which one? You talking my little brother or Mike's cousin?
Mike cousin.
Yeah, he my age.
Yeah. That nigga